Meet Ashok Chatwani, PhD, the Bay Area's coolest real estate broker and mortgage loan officer. After getting his PhD in engineering, he worked as a scientist at German Aerospace Research Center, Princeton University, and Textron Defense Systems. He also worked as an application architect and data warehousing engineer at Hewlett-Packard and Yahoo. Now he's doing real estate sales and loans in the Bay Area. He does all loans, including conventional and FHA loans, with the best interest rates, no closing costs, no prepayment penalty, and hassle-free closings, which are in the best interest to you. To take advantage of today's lowest rates or to consult him on any mortgage question, contact Ashok Chatwani at 510-932-2452 or visit ashokloans.com. You can listen to Ashok Chatwani on KLOK 1170 radio talk show Ghar Sansar on Mondays 6 to 7 p.m., Tuesdays 8:45 to 9 a.m., and Fridays 3 to 4 p.m.
Are you tired of paying high prescription costs? या आप दवाई लेने के लिए लाइन में खड़े हो के थक गए हैं? Of course, that's why you will call Medicine Shoppe Pharmacy in Livermore. We deliver or mail prescriptions, match our competition's prices, and we understand medicine. Medicine Shoppe will also consult with you and talk to your doctor and try to reduce your co-payments as much as possible. Get 20% off on all over-the-counter items till end of September. Hurry and stock up now. Call Preeti, the pharmacist, today. 925-443-8088. Remember, we will mail and deliver anything and everything.
If you are in the process of buying your first home or your dream home or thinking of selling your present home, then consult one of the most experienced and trustworthy realtor in the Bay Area, Rekha Chatwani ji. Rekha has over 24 years of experience dealing with all types of buyers and sellers. She is very experienced with all types of foreclosures and short sales. She has helped many homeowners facing financial hardships to avoid foreclosures. For immediate, no obligation consultation on all real estate questions, call Rekha at 510-754-4242 or visit rekhachatwani.com.
Welcome to the Ghar Sansar Show, hosted by Rika and Ashok Chatwani. Ashok Chatwani is a licensed real estate broker and licensed mortgage loan officer with 20 years of experience in real estate. He has experience in a variety of fields and graduated from IIT Kanpur in chemical engineering and received a PhD degree from the University of Rochester, New York. He's worked at many different organizations like Princeton University, Textron Defense Systems, Hewlett-Packard, and Yahoo. Currently, he's working as a full-time broker and loan officer. He can help you with all your real estate purchases, mortgage loans, and refinancing. To contact Ashok, call 510-932-2452 or email chatwani.ashok@gmail.com, spelled as CHATWANI.ASHOK@gmail.com.
Hello, this is Rekha Chatwani, your host for our show named Ghar Sansar. I would be inviting you to listen this show, which we are doing it from now almost 3 or 4 years. 3 years. 3 years. So want to welcome you and want to ask you to call us if you have any question regarding the real estate, loan and purchasing. So before I go further, I would like to welcome you with saying Namaste, Sat Sri Akal and Adab, and all of you who are listening, covering everyone with the good evening. So Ashok is with me. We both come together. This is the New Year's started, and this is our second Monday. No? Second Monday, yeah, right? Second Monday. We are here, and Monday is the day we come, 6 o'clock. And we like to talk to you about real estate. Everything you want to know about the real estate, want to ask us, we are here to answer you. And feel free to call us. And there is no problem asking 1 question, 10 questions. If we have a time and we don't have anybody else waiting, we'll be answering you. So I think right now we have a 2 caller. So let me ask Ashok what he wants to do.
Well, let's take a call first.
Yeah. You on air, please go ahead.
Hi, how are you, Rekha?
Oh, we are fine, thank you.
Good, very good. Good to hear you.
And what's your name?
My name is Paul.
Paul. Oh, hi. How are you?
Last time you mentioned you had a listing in San Jose. You still have it?
I did open house Saturday, Sunday. I had a very good response. And if you did not make it or if you haven't seen it, then the address is 2806 Oak Estates Court, San Jose 95135, and it is in a evergreen area where the schools are good too.
And what's the size and the price and lot size on that?
Yeah, size is 1742 square feet is the house. Lot size is 7,840 square feet, almost 8,000. And 3 bedroom, 2 bath, living room and dining room separate, plus family room with the fireplace, eat-in kitchen, which has a newer kitchen with the granite counter and the tiles floor, hardwood floors, which is a Brazilian cherry. Bathrooms are completely remodeled. So everything you can just come and bring your suitcase and move in.
And
And
how old is
the
house?
price I had to tell
Well, she
you.
didn't tell you when you said suitcase that it has to be full of cash. Not the clothes,
Yeah, that's very true. That's what I meant. Yeah.
Okay.
So the price is 785.
How old is the house?
1976 was built. But nothing is old. There is everything new. The heating system, air condition, kitchen, bathroom, a roof, which is what you call metal tiles, and plumbing, copper plumbing. Everything is done after 99 and onwards.
And did you say oak wood? What is it?
Oak estate.
Oak Estates Court.
Oak estate. Okay.
Yeah, it comes off of San Felipe.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you for calling. So we'll take the next caller. You on air, please go ahead.
Good evening, Rekhaji. Happy New Year to you.
Good evening and Happy New Year's to you and your family and all other who listening. So yes, go ahead. Go ahead, please.
Thank you so much. My name is Suresh, and I have a question regarding my house. I have entered into a contract for my house, and now the buyer has done a property inspection.
I'm listening.
And-
Keep going on.
And there are minor fixes, like plumbing fixes, that the property inspection has shown.
Yes.
Now, I have put the house as is. So should I be doing any fixing, or should I leave it to the buyer?
See, this is what is I would suggest you. If this is a minor stuff and you have got what you wanted and the price is right and you don't want to lose buyer because they still have some contingency like a financing or even home inspection is a contingency sometime. Depends how you have taken the offer or accepted the offer. If you fix it, you be happy and the buyer will be happy and you don't have to go again with the same problem if he walks away. So I think it's always good to make it a buyer happy so that will make you happy.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you for calling.
Actually, this is what I call risk management. What you have to see is if this buyer does not buy it, then what? The house comes back in the market. You find
You have to fix it anyway.
And then you have to disclose to the buyer that the previous inspection report disclosed these items. So you may or may not get you can even get a more price, but you may or may not. So that's what you have to see is you are weighing the different risks. Should I spend money now, or should I wait and then hope that I'll get more money, or should I get less money?
We have let the buyer, the listener go, but what I can also add to this, what you're saying is 100% correct. And my mom was used to say, the first offer in any case, like when you're looking for boys, girls, and girls for girls, boys, they say the first रिश्ता जब आता है ना वो सबसे best होता है. बाद में कभी जब आप छोड़ देते हो, then you realize that the first person, first girl, first boy, that was the best. So in this case, also always the first offer which comes and you taken it, it's always the best. So you don't want to mess up with that. Okay, so we think we give an answer. Now Ashok has to welcome all of you. So
good evening and welcome to all our Bay Area listeners and those of you who have been listening. We do address anything, questions related to real estate, maybe buying and selling, taking financing, refinancing a home. Anything which is related to real estate, residential real estate is what we are here to talk about. So, and we would welcome all of you with your questions, concerns, suggestions. anything basically related to the real estate is what is we are all about. That's where our expertise is, and that's where we can answer your questions. To call the studio, the number here is 408-912-5565. Again, 408-912-5565 the number for you to call here.
So with that, we would like to continue our show and talk about this show, what we want to bring it to you. Like I already mentioned about the house, which I had an open house. Before I go more about that house, I'll take the call. You on air, please go ahead.
Hi, my name is Veera. I just want to have one comment.
Yeah.
So this is regarding like you were suggesting the first-time home buyers or whatever, right? After if we do the math, after the mortgage, interest, property taxes, we will get back certain money, like that, which is 100% true. But I just want to add one comment to it, that we will get the money back only after a year or 1.5 years.
No,
right?
That's not true, because what you can do is the withholding amount is dependent on the number of dependents. So people have always a choice or option to fill out the W-9 form, and they can put in as many as I think 10 or 20 dependents, so that the amount of money which is withheld from your paycheck is reduced, and thereby you get the money back right away.
But isn't it legal or ethical to put unreasonable dependence in the W-9?
No, it's legal. It's legally you allowed.
All you have to do is make sure that at the end of the year, you have paid all the taxes which were due to you. Okay, you should not withhold the amount. There is some a tolerance which is allowed. I mean, if you have a $100 or $500 or $1,000 left to be paid at the end of the year, that is fine. You should not.
Okay.
Yeah. So that is, that's. I mean, you could consult any financial advisor, and he will tell you about this. Okay.
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 Was it?
Right.
Thank you for calling. So, Ashok, you were welcoming. Did you welcome?
Yeah. And the other thing was, this question about what is your net payment is going to be, what is your, what is
We
your
were not talking about this payment. Where that question came from?
No, we've been talking about last time.
Last time? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So actually, there is a blog. We have a blog called Rekha Chatwani blog.
You just made it, right?
No, it was already there, but we never discussed more.
No,
about it.
there is another blog you have written about.
Wrote just recently. The website address is rekhachatwani.blogspot.com. If you go there, I just posted a blog which gives more detailed information about the cost breakdown and how much people can borrow and what their expenses are going to be. So people can go and see that and get some more detail on it. Again, rekhachatwani.blogspot.com, or you just Google Rekha Chatwani blog and you'll be able to find it.
Okay, before I go on, I want to remember, because I'm looking a rental in San Ramon. One of my clients want to sell the house, and they, in meantime, until we find the house for them for the buying, we are looking in San Ramon. It's a rental for 2,000 to 2,400 square feet. What was the area? It's
off of Gale Ranch. It's not Gale Ranch.
No, not Gale Ranch.
It's further off, I think. Right?
Yeah, after. Okay. Well, it's not Windermere either, but it's
Skyleaf Court. Skyleaf.
No. What is that mall over there? Stone Ridge. So that is Stone and something was right there.
Stone Leaf.
Stone Leaf, yes.
Okay.
Close by to Stone Leaf, Ashok is very good. He remembers things, and I
thought it was Skyleaf, but
Stone Leaf.
Yeah.
So you can, if you have any house in that section, that area, left or right, anywhere, they will be looking for rental. And if you're looking for long-term lease, they're willing to sign it. Because they think they can use it until they find something. They want to buy bigger house, but their current house is little small, and they want to upgrade. So I'm looking for rental. So if you are living in a San Ramon and you're listening me and you have a rental property which you want to rent, call me, please, and so we can get my best clients who I have dealt last year. Not last year, 2012. and now we are selling their house, and then they're looking to buy bigger house. So which is a good news. But I need a rental. So anyone who is out there, 3-bedroom and 2-bath would be good enough or more. Right? Anything up to the
Minimum
2,400,
3
minimum 2,000. Yes, yes. Okay, so that's one thing. So let's take the call. You on air, please go ahead.
Hey, very quick question. Sometime back, you guys have mentioned what is your property value. There is a website that you guys have keep on telling me. Could you please tell that website one more time?
Go ahead. Smart. Rekha Smart. Rekha.smarthome.com.
Smarthomeprice.com.
Yeah. Huh?
Rekha.smarthomeprice.com.
Yeah, Rekha.smarthomeprice.com. We didn't get too much out of it, so we actually not promoting it. But yes, you can log in. It's still my website.
Okay, that is rekha.smarthome.com.
No, smarthomeprice.com.
Smarthomeprice.com.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So you on air. Please go ahead.
Hi, good evening, Rekha ji.
Good evening. Good evening.
This is a different question. I mean, you didn't make us listen any song of your choice for a long time now.
Song?
Yeah.
Which song do you want to listen?
Any of your choice. You have a very good,
Yeah, but now today I'll play for your choice. Today is Lori also. So you know that Lori among the Punjabi people
yes,
and
yes,
North Indian, they really celebrate, and I am from North. And this is one of the, when I was when I was young, I used to, play with my friends, and we also used to go and...
This is what we all are missing here.
Yeah. Lori, हम लोग लोरी मांगने भी जाते थे अपने मोहल्ले में. Not far, but just for among our friends, and what you call, turn on the क्या बोलते हैं light, और वो सब जो भी चीजें वहाँ होती थी वो सब यहाँ मिस करते हैं. लेकिन मैंने सुना है कि अभी डॉक्टर झापड़ा ने किया था, उसमें क्या तारीख थी, 9 तारीख को, right? He played, he did celebrate that.
Fireworks and all.
Yeah. He had it in a Shalimar restaurant in a Sunnyvale. But I wasn't able to go because I was doing open house. But it's always business, Yes, okay. Tell me one song which you want to hear. I'll play.
As you said, it's Lori, so you just play the Fir Wahi Raat Hai of Kishore Kumar.
Okay.
किस मूवी का था?
I think घर
मूवी का. ठीक है, हम ढूंढेंगे, मिल गया तो जरूर बजाएंगे. ठीक है?
Thank you very much.
Thank you, ji. Thank you for calling. That's it, right? Okay. I think we had a caller, but we put him for a long time on hold. So if you like, you can call us back, and the Marco going to give the number.
If you have a question or multiple questions, you can call Rekha and Ashok right now at 408-912-5565. That's 408.
Marco does all kinds of show.
408-912-5565. Back to you, Rekha ji. And
so
Ashok
that is good. So now you started calling me Rekha ji, huh? Rekha is good enough. I'm very happy with Rekha. Okay. The people who call me Rekha, I am more happy than they call me Rekha ji, because that makes me really old on the God knows what, on the wheelchair.
We'll be playing this song now.
Okay, we found the song. I think it's the right one. If not, then call us back. Should I keep talking until you turn it on?
Yeah.
Okay, so Lori Mubarak to all of you who celebrate and who don't celebrate. Also, Lori Mubarak to everyone. It's a festival of the season, and also some people also celebrate this as a New Year's too. So all of you have a happy Lori. So you want me to take hold on, 2 songs. Let's take the call. You on air?
Yeah, go ahead. Kathy,
you on air?
If you could turn on your radio so that we
then you can hear us and we can hear you, and then we'll turn on the song because we we got the request after a long time. So go ahead.
Yeah, can you hear me clearly?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yes.
Okay. So I'm a first-time buyer, and I want to know if my budget is pretty low, like 300 to 400K. So I want to know if we can get better condos in the area from San Mateo to Sunnyvale, somewhere in that area?
Yeah, you can. But what's how much rent you paying?
Oh,
I mean, I want to buy it. I wouldn't want to rent.
No. How much rent you paying right now? Because I think you buying for investment, or you buying for yourself?
Buying for myself.
Buying for yourself for 300 and 400. Only thing is, sometimes when you buy very small, then you have to sell, then you are incurring expenses. So I was just wondering, and I wanted to talk to you more details that why you want to buy as for yourself. You may want to wait a little bit and then buy decent, then you can stay for a little longer without trying to sell within 2 years or 4 years. Because when you sell, you have expenses, and then it doesn't help to buy something which you may not keep it for long.
Okay. Just because the rents are going pretty high.
That's why.
So
how much rent you paying?
It's around 20 to 100 right now.
Yeah, that's a lot of money. Okay, so you know what? Give me call off air, then maybe we can tell you. Raju, tumhe malum hai? Ashok. Where we
actually, well, that's area is pretty expensive from San Mateo to Sunnyvale. You got a Cupertino, Mountain View. There's
it's expensive area.
Expensive area. So you probably be talking about some very small condo. So
maybe you're not even going to get something. If you like to get more help, just go on my website and log into MLS listing, and then see what you find. If you like something in your price range, and then you can contact the agent who listed, or contact me. Any agent you can contact. I'll be happy to help you, but it's just very little price, and I'm not sure if you can find something. Okay.
All right.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for calling, and happy Lodi to all of you. Okay, let's take this call, and then we'll play the song. Are you on air? Please go ahead.
Hi, Rekha ji. I'm Gopi.
Hi, Gopi.
Actually, I had a small question. So I'm recently looking to buy a home in Bay Area.
Okay.
So can you please tell me, what is a decent amount, for down payment to initially start looking for a house?
Well, so the minimum you will need is 10%. But, if you have 20%, then you would avoid the mortgage insurance. So,
but the minimum you're saying, then it is only 3.5% to 5%, right?
But then there's a lot more,
Yeah. So then go ahead from the 3.5%.
So at 3.5%, you can get a FHA loan, and then you have to pay around 1.5% the mortgage insurance. So you're talking about 4.25% interest rate and 1.5% mortgage insurance.
Okay.
So to avoid that, you have to have minimum 10%, because that reduces your mortgage insurance. But if you have 20%, then you eliminate the mortgage insurance completely.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Thank you for calling. And now the song.
Okay, let's see if you got the right song here.
Okay.
फिर वही रात है, फिर वही रात है ख्वाब की, ओ रात भर ख्वाब में देखा करेंगे तुम्हें, फिर वही रात है। सब ठीक हो जाएगा जान। फिर वही रात है, फिर वही रात है ख्वाब की, हो रात भर ख्वाब में देखा करेंगे तुम्हें, फिर वही रात है। मासूम सी नींद में जब कोई सपना चले, ओ हमको बुला लेना तुम, पलकों के पर्दे तले, ये रात है ख्वाब की रात है फिर वही रात है फिर वही रात है फिर वही रात है ख्वाब की के ख्वाब है आंखों में चुभ जाएंगे हो पलकों में लेना इन्हें आंखों में रुक जाएंगे हो ये रात है ख्वाब की रात है फिर वही रात है
So that was a farmaish from one of our listeners, Fir Wahi Raat Hai, from a movie Ghar. Kishore Kumar was the singer, and Vinod Mehra and Rekha were the basically.
Not me.
No, not you yet. Because I was not the one who was singing the song, right?
Well, anybody else can sing.
Okay, so going away now from the dreams, let's come back to the reality. And the reality is, let's talk about the rates.
Right choice reality.
Right choice reality.
And loans.
And loans. So now we're talking about the loans
part.
We're
talking about that.
So today's rates for the purchase of a single family owner occupied home, purchase price 1 million, loan amount 800,000. So that is a jumbo rate with 20% down, 740 plus score. 30-year fixed rate is at 4.5%. 15-year fixed is at 3.75. 10-1 arm is at 3.75. 7-1 arm is at 3.5, and a 5-1 arm is at 3%. So at these rates, there is no prepayment penalty, no impounds, and no closing costs in most cases, or maybe very little closing costs, depending on which county you are buying the home. If somebody is looking for an FHA loan, with a 400K or even up to 600K with a 5% down payment, then 30-year fixed rate is at 4.25%, while a 5-1 arm is at 4. Also at 4. Well,
hey, I have a question for you.
4.25.
Do you give FHA for 5-year 5-1 arm?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Wow.
The FHA there are very few lenders who give FHA for 7-1 arm, and obviously nobody gives FHA for basically 1 year adjustable or 3-1 arm.
So I'm surprised that they do 5 years.
Yeah, 5-1 arm they do that as well.
Good. It's good actually for people. It's good opportunity.
But you see the difference is very little between 30-year fixed and the 5-1 arm.
So what is the 5 years one?
5-1 is let's see. It's probably around 3%, I think, 3% or so, 3.25.
Why? But then you're saying 30 years is just 4.25.
So, yeah, so it's about 1%.
1%, that's not little, that's good.
Okay. Yeah. So
because they're going to remove it anyway. In 5 years, most probably they're going to refinance and get out. So then if they can save 1%.
Only thing is for 5-1 arm, they have to qualify you at whatever rate plus 2 points. So then it becomes difficult to qualify for people. So, if you have a good income and you can qualify for 5-1 arm, then most likely, you don't have to worry about getting FHA loan. You may have enough money to go with a higher down payment. And
but it's good to know. Good to know for people.
Right.
Okay, you are, continue.
Okay, so that's about the rates, obviously. And then just some other things, some news items which I thought that people may be interested in. Starting January 10th, which was like 2 or 3 days ago, a new rule has come into effect. It's called QM rule. QM is for qualified mortgage rules, which is, let's see.
Want to take call?
Yeah, let's take a call first, sir, because this is a little long.
Yeah, you on air, please go ahead.
Hello, Rekha ji. Hello, Shok ji. My name is Anshul. Actually, I asked the question last week and I said I'll take the answer offline. But, I somehow disconnected my phone and it didn't work out. So I'll ask the same question again. I apologize for that.
No, ask and stay online. Today, we
Yeah,
don't
sure,
have
I will. I will.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask about the how the the gains in the property value are taxed. So, let's say if I bought a home like 2 years ago, right, and then let's say if I made some equity on it, if I want to sell it now, I understand, and I lived in that house for 2 years, so I understand that if you live in the house for 2 out of the 5 years, and if I sell now, then the equity it is tax free, right? As long as it is under 500 grand for a couple. But what my question was if we sell the house, let's say 5 years from now, right? And at that time, would is it still tax free equity, or at that time would I have to pay tax?
No, so see what happens is the rule is that
No, but you're not renting it. You're living in there, right?
Correct. We already lived in that house for 2 years. But let's just say, if from
you rent it
4
for
years
5
from now or 5 years from now you want to sell it, whether we rent it for the next 2-3 years or we live it, yeah.
No, so I understood your question. So basically, what you do is from the point of the day that you sell the house, you go back 5 years, okay? And if in those 5 years you lived in the house for 2 years, then the capital gain, there's no capital gain tax.
Okay.
Okay, but if you lived there less than 2 years, then you have to pay the capital gain tax.
In last 5 years.
Yeah, let's say I have lived for the last 2 years, but I want to sell after 5 years.
No,
then you can't.
Just
then
I
you
said,
can't.
You look into from the point, the date that you sell the house, you go back in 5 years from that point, not 6, not 7 years, just 5 years. And if in those 5 years you lived for 2 years, then there's no capital gain.
So see, let me make it
I see.
easy.
I see.
Let me make it easy. Like after moving out from the house and you reach the 3 years completed and you have rented for more than 3 years, then now it is investment property.
Oh, I see. I got it.
Okay.
I got it.
So, but what happens is your 2-year period doesn't have to be consecutive. So let's say you rented it for 4 years, the past. So what you can do is you can come back and don't sell right now. Move into the house, stay for 1 more year, okay, and then you can sell it. So if you lived for 1 year, rented for 4 years, and then you lived for
another 1 year.
Yeah,
but that's 6 years.
No, 1 year.
3 years.
Yeah.
No, don't complicate it.
So
Don't
basically,
No, I got it.
the
Actually,
2 years have to be not consecutive.
Because the dilemma I was under in is we want to upgrade to a new house, and I initially thought that I would keep this current house as an investment property.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't have to pay a mortgage because rent will cover the mortgage and all that. But then I realized that if we sell it after let's say 5-7 years, and we are not living as you said, we have rented it out, then we lose out, and then we have to pay the tax. So I was the decision where it was hard is, should we just sell now since we have made some equity, or should we keep it as a rental property and just not sell it for 10-15 years? So that was my dilemma.
That is some subject where you can call us, we can give you the details. But yes, if you have made money, nobody knows what happens tomorrow. We don't know if going to go more up or going to go a little bit down. But if you think that you can, you have gained quite a bit, like I say, 20% or more, then sell it.
Got it.
Not for 5%, 10%, because then you're going to be occurring also in expenses. But if you have gained over 20%, then sell it.
Got it. Yeah, I'll definitely reach out to you offline, just so that I can tell you the specifics of everything, So
yes, we like to help people. But these questions are mostly very good on the radio because that helps everybody else. Okay?
Yeah. Thank you so much, Rekha ji. Thank you so much, Ashok ji. Your show is amazing, actually. Thank you.
Thank you very much for calling. You people make it amazing, so thank you. You on air, please go ahead.
Yeah, good evening. This is Ashok here. I have a question for Ashok Chatwani ji.
Very good, ji. Ashok ji. And Ashok ji, go ahead. Talk to each other face to face.
Yeah. So my question is, I have a house in India, and I'm still paying home loan for that, and it's a kind of a sizable amount, something close to $1,000 per month. So I just wanted to know if I apply for a loan here, will that be factored into to get a loan here? Because there is a calculation of how much you can take loan if for your salary, right?
Right. Yeah. No, yes, it will definitely be taken into account. But so
and
what
now
you
the
have to
rule
do-
has changed, which you were talking about. The rule changed, so his
yeah,
rental
but
cannot be.
No, that's not. But see, what is happening is you have to look into how much mortgage you're paying and how much rental income you are getting from it, what your property taxes, the insurance, and so on, as if this was apply as if this was a property in U.S. Okay, so then they would look into your income and expenses and use that to qualify you for the loan.
But actually, my parents are staying there in that house, so I don't have any rental income on that.
Yeah, right. So you have no rental income, so you all have just expenses, right? So then that would be considered as a negative additional liability, and that is going to affect your qualification here.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So can't you put that house on your parents' name?
That will involve
some money to pay on the county tax and
the
everything.
mortgage, right? They qualify for the mortgage. So.
And if he paying mortgage, can he qualify also to deduct?
He can deduct the thing.
Actually, my father is retired, so I don't think he will get any mortgage for that house.
No. You can.
Yeah, but
you
that's
can deduct
expense deduction, but he has no income, so that is still a liability, right?
for him.
Yeah.
But but he can deduct that expenses. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So
All set?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you for calling.
Actually, this is rather a very common problem and common question. People don't realize that the property in India is also their liability. And I know many people where they are paying the mortgage with the parents living there, and so there's no rental income.
But you know why they buy? They don't buy for the rental income.
Yeah, but
they buy because the houses are going every month,
right,
100% up.
Okay, let's see. So, actually I started to talk about qualified mortgages. The qualified mortgages is that after this, all this problem with the mortgages, the Dodd-Frank rule was passed, which says that when a broker gives a loan, and the person who takes the loan, if he defaults, then the broker is liable for the loss of the company. Except the exception is that if that mortgage falls under the category of qualified mortgages, and so that new rule of what is considered as a qualified mortgage has been now come into effect, and I'll talk about it very briefly after take this call. Hello, you are on air. Please go ahead. Yeah,
you had to turn off the radio, then you can listen to us and we can hear you.
Hello?
Hi, Rekha ji and Akhi. This is Prasad.
Yeah, hi, Prasad.
Hi.
I have a question. I'm looking for buying an investment property near the Sacramento area. And last week when I went there, I found something where there are condos which are being sold for cash only, like for 60K or 70K. I just want to check whether that's a good investment and buying something for cash down for condos. I believe there's something where
How much is the monthly HOA there?
280.
And what is
the rent going to be? No more than 700, right?
900 something.
Okay, because the single family homes are renting there 1,200, which is
so
$1,300-$1,400.
$600 to $7,000 is your income, and then property taxes go another $200, so $500. So you're left with $500, $6,000. Actually, it is it's still a good income, And the reason those houses are there's no. Do you know why they say there's basically no loan? You have to buy cash only.
They're saying that owner to renter ratio
is high, right.
like the number of renters are more than owners, and
50%.
those houses.
Right. Yeah. So basically that is true. So if you were to just do the cost analysis to see how much return on investment will you be getting if you buy the whole thing on as cash.
I just want you to know I wouldn't buy. I would buy the single family home with the land, because over there you can buy for 120, 150 single family home. So I feel personally that I wouldn't buy. I mean, I may not even buy. Even if I don't have money, I wouldn't buy anything, because I don't want to take something on my head which can be liability later on.
Okay. Got it. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you for calling. So Ashokji, continue.
Okay.
Marco, give the phone number, please.
All right. The studio number to ask Ashok or Rekha questions is 408-912-5565. That's 408-912-5565.
Thank you.
Okay, so a couple of things have changed. For example, because of the qualified mortgage rules, one of them is that many banks will stop giving 40-year loans. And many banks will also stop giving the interest-only loans.
That already has been closed,
yeah, but
right?
Still
Doing it, yeah.
Some are still doing it, so that will be the case. The other thing is with respect to the departing home. What happens is right now, if you're living in a home and you sell that, you rent that home and go and buy a new home, then the rental income from the home which you are renting is counted if you are 30% equity. Now, they have stopped doing that, which means it will be now difficult for people to basically keep one home and go and buy the next one.
They have made it more difficult.
Yeah. So unless you qualify based on the combined expenses on both the things, rental income would not be counted.
Yeah. Before they were saying if you have a 30% or more equity,
then the rental income was counted.
Yes.
And we did many people I know who bought the home that way.
Yeah.
So they converted their current home into.
But I think they don't want to fall into again that pit which is brought all this mortgage generous. They were so generous and they were giving all kinds of loan.
Yeah.
So now, for some people, it's very easy to manipulate and show that they have a 30% equity, but it's maybe reality they don't, and then they may dump. So then the banks are trying to be protective, and which is I can't blame them because they've seen such a dark time. For more than 4 years, 5 years.
That's true.
So I think they are doing their job, which is good. So we won't be seeing the bad time again, which is also good news for all of us who are buying and believing in a real estate and investing it. So we have a few minutes left, but I would like to give you two things which is important for me. I know Ashok likes to give you news, but I was waiting for his news to be done so I can ask you to call me. Call me for the rental in San Ramon. I'm looking rental house, 3 bedroom and 2 bath, 2,000 square feet or 2,400 square feet. I mean, anything you have in San Ramon, my clients wants to rent for 1 year. And their house I'm going to be selling is going to be coming in a market. So let us know and call me at number 510-754-4242. And the second request is that if you are looking to buy a house in an evergreen neighborhood, schooling, then I have a property which is a 2806 Oak Estates Court in San Jose. San Ramon and San Jose gets mixed up. Yeah. So San Jose 95135 is the zip code. Now this house has 8,000, almost 8,000 square feet lot, and 1,742 square feet is the house size, which has a living room, dining room, and family room with the fireplace, with a big kitchen, very big kitchen with the eating kitchen, and also there is a breakfast bar. So all these things, plus they have a gas cooking. So a lot of good things. And to tell you, the backyard is really gorgeous with the big enclosed deck, which is absolutely gorgeous. And one has to see. And if you want to see the pictures, maybe you can log into the MLS listing, and then you can see the virtual tour. I have a virtual tour there too. 3-bedroom, 2-bath, and big, nice yard. And this is a cul-de-sac. So it has a new heating, new air condition, newer kitchen. Sorry, not here. So what else I can say? And newer plumbing. Everything has been done from 1999. And then my seller, who's selling now, bought it in a 2006. And then he did a lot of stuff too, like a security system, new hardwood floors, new granite counter, new doors, new painting, interior, exterior. There's so many things that I can go on and on, but I'd like you to call me or come and see it. Or call me so I can show it to you, and I'm trying to get the offer. Most probably I'll be taking offers by Thursday and Friday, so I have to decide the day and time, which is going to be done soon. Maybe by tomorrow I'll finalize. But you call me, and I think someone is calling me on my cell phone, which is right now I can't take. But please know that when we want you to call us, maybe you're trying to call me for the studio number. Why don't you give it?
All right, one more time, the studio number to ask Ashok and Reka questions, that's 408-912-5565. 408-912-5565.
You people can call me another 5 minutes on this number, 408-912-5565, and I can answer anything for this short time. But otherwise, we like to say all of you, thank you. Thank you very much for listening and bringing all this question. All the questions were interesting and very good. Just want to mention you one thing. Last week, one person called. He was saying that he has a house he purchasing, and his agent never told him that seller not going to do the termites work. And now the agent telling him that the termites seller not going to do, and he wants to know from me why seller not going to do the termites work. Those are the things when you are making offer. And I told him that your agent should be able to advise you, because I don't like to interfere between buyers and sellers, and the buyers and agent, because then other agent also feel that why she's putting her nose in it when she has nothing to do with it. So I like to keep my friendliness with my agent, my colleague, but at the same time want to let all of you know that when you are making offer, you should be able to get information from your agent. What is the policy that agent applying? Is he or she going to buy house as is condition, or they are looking to get normal things done from the seller, which is the normal is the seller does the section 1 and the buyer does the section 2. So all those things get decided at the time of the offer. And you want to make sure that you understand what you are offering. If you know at the beginning, then you don't have to call me and ask me why you are getting this. And I told him, just ask your agent. And he said, oh, she doesn't know. She knows what she has done. She may be not telling you because you were not informed at the time of the making offer. But I am 100% sure that she knew what she was doing. Maybe she wanted to do whatever she felt good for you.
There are many things like, we get called where people don't know and they learn after the fact. People calling me and say, what is my closing cost? Who is going to pay the county transfer tax?
But they should know in the beginning.
They should know. They should find it out. Before they go and sign on anything, they should get as much details as possible.
Like yesterday, we had one guy from the Massachusetts selling house in Winchester.
Right.
So he was saying, I don't have any expenses, right? I says, no, you do have. You had to pay $4 and some cents per 1,000 county record tax, county tax. And he says, no, I don't have to. I says, no, everybody has to.
Mm-hmm.
So you had to, over there is $4.10 per 1,000.
Right.
But he never knew, his agent never told him. But those are the things you people have to inquire yourself, be curious, ask question, and your agent has to tell you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I think it's 6:54. We are done for the day. And thank you for calling us for requesting that song. Hopefully he liked it, I'm sure. Hopefully you people liked it too. I never heard this song before, but first time I hear, it was nice. So all this, we are going to talk to you again tomorrow morning, 8:45 to 9. And then if you have any question regarding anything we discussed today, we can answer you. But tomorrow is only 15 minutes. So if you have a question, get ready and then call us and we'll be able to answer you.
Just one more thing I guess you forgot to ask is that you are looking for the listings.
Yeah.
Anywhere in the Bay Area.
What would I do without you?
So, especially, when you say looking for listings, you're looking anywhere in the Bay Area, because the way the inventory is, we get a listing, it gets sold in 1 week or maybe 2 weeks.
Yes, yes.
And so then there's very little inventory.
So why don't you go ahead and ask for me in your style?
Okay, so we are looking for listings for Rekha to take your home, stage it, decorate it, and sell it at the highest possible price for you in the shortest possible time. So if you want to sell, one home and buy other home, please give us a call so that we can provide you our services and tell you how we can help you in getting the most for your money.
He forgot to say call Rekha. So the Rekha number is 510-754-4242. The number for me, 510-754-4242. I would like to wish you Happy New Year's. I know we are reaching to the second week of the New Year's, but I think never is too late to tell people who are listening today, are tuning in today. Happy New Year's to you and your family. Enjoy the years coming, many, many more years. Have happiness in house and surrounding. With that, we would like to say thank you for listening, thank you for calling, and please keep giving us the business so we can keep coming and keep talking to you and keep answering your question and keep making this whole thing happy with the very, what you call? Fruitful for you and for me and for Ashok too.
Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Are you tired of paying high prescription costs? या आप दवाई लेने के लिए लाइन में खड़े हो के थक गए हैं? Of course, that's why you will call Medicine Shop Pharmacy in Livermore. We deliver or mail prescriptions, match our competition's prices, and we understand medicine. Medicine Shop will also consult with you and talk to your doctor and try to reduce your co-payments as much as possible. Get 20% off on all over-the-counter items till end of September. Hurry and stock up now. Call Preeti, the pharmacist, today. 925-443-8088. Remember, we will mail and deliver anything and everything.
If you are in the process of buying your first home or your dream home or thinking of selling your present home, then consult one of the most experienced and trustworthy realtor in the Bay Area, Rekha Chatwani ji. Rekha has over 24 years of experience dealing with all types of buyers and sellers. She is very experienced with all types of foreclosures and short sales. She has helped many homeowners facing financial hardships to avoid foreclosures. For immediate, no obligation consultation on all real estate questions, call Rekha at 510-754-4242 or visit rekhachatwani.com.
Meet Ashok Chatwani, PhD, the Bay Area's coolest real estate broker and mortgage loan officer. After getting his PhD in engineering, he worked as a scientist at German Aerospace Research Center, Princeton University, and Textron Defense Systems. He also worked as an application architect and data warehousing engineer at Hewlett-Packard and Yahoo. Now he's doing real estate sales and loans in the Bay Area. He does all loans, including conventional and FHA loans, with the best interest rates, no closing costs, no prepayment penalty, and hassle-free closings, which are in the best interest to you. To take advantage of today's lowest rates or to consult him on any mortgage question, contact Ashok Chatwani at 510-932-2452 or visit ashokloans.com. You can listen to Ashok Chatwani on KLOK 1170 radio talk show Ghar Sansar on Mondays 6 to 7 p.m., Tuesdays 8:45 to 9 a.m., and Fridays 3 to 4 p.m.